The sole administrator of Rivers State, Ibok Ibas, has revised the state's proposed 2025 budget upwards by 360 billion naira, bringing the total to 1.848 trillion naira. The figure surpasses the 1.43 trillion naira initially forwarded by President Bola Tinubu to the National Assembly on May 27th. Ibok Ibas appeared before the Senate to defend the state expenditure. The budget Ibas presented, however, was 365 billion naira higher than the total expenditure submitted by President Tinubu, moving it up to the figure of 1.848 trillion naira. According to Ibas, the upward review was as a result of increased revenue inflow, which stood at 415 billion naira, away from the budgeted figure of 383 billion naira. He further explained that the revised budget contains new items that were not captured by the time the budget was sent through the president. According to Ibas, some state officials refused to provide him with vital information.
Projected expenditure for 2025 is 1.846 trillion naira. The budget proposal presents an integrated framework to strengthen revenue mobilization, accelerate infrastructure delivery, enhance human capital, and promote inclusive economic growth.
The budget also clearly retained the suspended elected officials of the state budgetary allocation in anticipation of a return to constitutional governance. Chairman of the Senate Committee, Senator Bamidele, confirmed the hike, explaining it will be used to drive infrastructure development as well as paying pension arrears. Senator Bamidele also stated that a look at the 2025 budget proposal for Rivers State, 70% of the total amount have been slated for capital expenditure.
Had increased it by some 15% or so based on project. Our committee also notes with satisfaction the fact that over 70% of this budget, as proposed, is going into capital expenditure.
He, however, requested that the Accountant General, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Finance, and the Director of the Budget Office appear before the committee for final budget adjustments. The committee is set to deliberate on the revised 2025 budget proposal placed by the sole administrator of the state. Chinaza Chineke reporting for VOS Benin City.